Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Do this! Quick!
Hi, I'm Shane and welcome to Rebel Galaxy with the Ultimate Gaming Guide. Now, I know I'm a little bit late uploading this to the channel, considering it's now the 16th of August, I think, and it's pretty much very early August, but I've just been doing like all the missions off camera and stuff, but I thought it's finally time to upload an episode of it, and I've picked the job for this episode just to give you a little rundown of the game and you know, is it worth it, general review like. But I started off in this station just for the pure fact of I wanted to show you and give you some tips on the trading side of it. Now, the main stuff that you're going to want to keep picking up is the Tachyon salt, the diamonds, alien artifacts, whiskey doesn't seem to be that bad either, and pure water. And the reason you want to keep on picking up them and storing them up in your hold as much as possible is because the further that you progress in the game, they're like the most valuable, and even when you first start off, it won't be quite the prices that you see here for what I'm getting for them, but it'll still be the same percentage of what, like, that's pretty much the alien artifacts. It's virtually double of what, and I picked them up for free. I robbed a cargo like a trader when I was just flying about, and I managed to get like 6 off of this trader, so I'm making a substantial amount of profit. Pure water and the Tachyon salt you will get from like the ice fields, with all the ice asteroids and stuff, so mine wherever is possible. I can give you some tips on another video, you know, properly how to acquire these. And the ship that I've got is the McKinley, and the reason I've kept this ship, I could have actually bought the Blackgate at one point, but I decided to spend more money into the McKinley on the weapons and upgrades, because one, it has a bigger hold, it has more component banks so that I can have a lot more extras on the ship, like I can deflect mines now and stuff like that. And it's still a heavy ship, you know, it's quite powerful, and with the weapons that I've got, which I've picked up off pirate lords, they seem to be very powerful. You know, there's, once you get the Black Gate Dreadnought, the game is kind of too easy. You pretty much annihilate anything that comes in your path, unless it's like a big swarm of some type. You gotta watch out for those little planes. When there's a massive swarm of them, like a fucking tornado, they will shred your ship apart so easy. That's why I'm not doing the mission at the moment where I gotta drop off these. Well, that one I just get extra booze, but this one, for the 1.1 million credits, as soon as I get close to the station, they fucking tear me apart. And sometimes you can get through it by luck if you keep persisting with your boosts and using your deflector shields well, but most of the time they just annihilate you. So we're going for the fragile facilities, where we have to protect some constructions being built from capital ships. And I just want to mark that. Oh, it is marked, okay.
Accelerating to sublight.
So this ship is fully upgraded now, guys, and it's as fast as it can go, it's as strong as it can be. There's nothing more I can do to the ship, I don't think, unless I find any slightly better weapons, which I think is only 1 or 2 guns that is a Mark 5, but they're rare considering the weapons you can buy, so they're much more powerful. If you see any of the like clouds, like you see the dust cloud in front, that's normally where you can mine and stuff, or there'd be junk fields. You want to scan every time you come across them, like go from one to another. If you come across any, stop them, have a see if there's any cargo containers there. And if we can do this mission quick enough now, I might actually show you guys the... That's my little mercenary that I've hired to come around with me. It's a pity you couldn't upgrade his ship as well, because I'd give him something along the lines of what I got and then we'd be unstoppable. So there we go, we've done a pulse and it'll tell you everything that's in the area.
Full stop.
Okay, right. Let's go.
Collision warning.
Like, my ship is just vicious. It does make the game a bit too easy, but I worked hard for this. I plowed through all the story missions. I
Exiting sublight.
persevered with all the trading.
Enemy craft inbound.
Like, running back and forth between stations. Making sure I hit all the right ones, like some were having like market gluts as they call them.
Collision warning.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong one and I was pressing missiles. No wonder fucking weren't showing my broadsides. I'll take your shit. Oh, gold. I'll have them. I'll give you some pointers after this mission. I just want to show you a little bit of the gameplay beforehand. Is there going to be any more?
Accelerating to sublight.
Gareth, who also uploads on the channel, is
Craft inbound. Engines at maximum.
wants to download this game as well, considering it's free on the PlayStation Plus this month. So I might see if he fancies doing the story missions for you guys, considering I've already
Collision
passed
warning.
it. Because it's not a bad story, it's quite short, but
I'm going in.
Missiles inbound. Engines impaired.
bye.
Mission complete.
Right, okay, that's the mission done. I got 500,000 credits for that.
Missiles inbound. Full stop.
Okay, I didn't miss any loot that the ships dropped. So, yeah, that happened pretty quick, actually. I really didn't think it'd be that fast.
Engines at maximum.
So, let's show you some of the... Oh, my ship is kind of...
Engines are no longer
There we go.
impaired.
Oh, I spotted someone up here then.
Fourth inhibited by hostile craft. Target locked. Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound. Collision warning.
Okay, right, we'll actually get backtrack on what I was saying, right, so...
Accelerating to sublight.
Where should we start?
Engines at maximum.
Right, I know, I give you pretty much what I did as a general rundown. We just need to find a station.
Engines at
Yeah, there's
maximum.
nothing valuable there. I'll start from beginning and work my way up, and then, but you guys should definitely get this game, even if I tend to do a, you know,
Hailing.
That's a bit of that.
yeah, really, dude, okay. Yeah, you tend to get, like, ambushed and stuff a lot when you're on your travels. And when you, obviously, when you first start off, that's kind of a pain in the ass. It's more hassle the more it's worth.
Inhibited by hostile
Be like, that. Fuck off. I missed him. Power up, and boom.
Moving to attack.
These broadsides are way overpowered.
collision warning.
Moving to attack.
Missiles inbound. Bounty received.
Okay, now can I kind of get back to that's right, I was heading over there for that kind of lava planet. This is you know, not exactly like a proper review, it's more just me blabbering on about just what I kind of like about the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I spent like 4 or 5 days straight just on this game.
Collision warning.
And docking. Right, okay, so I'll just give you a general run through now. I've shown you a little bit of the gameplay with what happens, like you get ambushed on the way and to and from your places you gotta go. I've shown you an actual proper mission where you can earn some decent money. So now I will show you the ship you start off in, and it is this tiny little hammerhead. With this, once anything that you get and you hold or, you know, just sell, make sure it's in the green, just so that you're making kind of a profit. If it's white, it's on its average, so it's fine to sell, especially if you get it for free off ships. If it's red, it's below, and if it's green, it's obviously above. Now, as for the missions, when you first start off in that little hammerhead, you want to go for anything that says it's low, or if you really positive that you're fine at obviously flying around and shooting and trying to flank them from the rear, then you can go for the average missions sometimes. When you first start, the money will not be like that. A low mission will be, I know, say about 2,000-3,000, and an average will be about 5 to 10 when you first start. But as you progress and get higher ships, the average missions will become low missions, and that's how it kind of builds up. So this low mission for this one, Save the Shipyard, would technically be, if I was in a hammerhead, that would be a very hard mission. That's why the money is so high, but because of my ship level, it notches the risk down to what it should be. Then that's how it works, right? When you first start off, it's pretty much you got to balance it quite right. You got to do some of the story missions just to get some better equipment from the story, and anytime you hit like a asteroid field or anything like that, keep searching for the cargo crates, any loot whatsoever. And if you come across an unidentified signal instead of a distress signal, you can hack a message transponder, which in turn leads you to mining opportunities, which you want to get there as fast as possible and mine as much as possible and sell it off for quite a nice profit. I'll show you which asteroids to hit. And they'd also give you like the market prices of the whole system, which you want to go for market gluts to buy everything, and then you want like huge celebrations and things like that. I will try to show you on the map now. Yeah, you see where it says status mining rush? Well, if that says market glut, get there straight away and buy as much as possible. If it says huge celebration or famine, if I'm saying that right, they want stuff, so that's where you tend to sell all of your goods that you've kind of stored up. I've explained missions, I've explained the trading, and I've kind of shown you what to go for. Now I really need to show you the asteroid belt, if I can find one.
Engines at maximum. Collision warning. Accelerating to sublight.
There's normally like the asteroid areas around everywhere. No, that's a distress. I don't want that. Even though they're not too bad for money, they only give you like, a certain amount. There's only like 2,000 to 4,000 a time. It all depends on the ship you're going up against. Alright, that looks like a... Oh no, this is where a message transponder would be, because it's very limited what's here.
Collision warning. Accelerating to sublight.
It's great, right? When you actually want to find an asteroid field, you can't fucking find one anyway. But when you're on missions and you're trying to just fly in a straight line to the place you need to go, guaranteed they'll pop up right in front of you all the time like this, and then they'll slow you down.
Exiting sublight.
Right, I just want to see if I can find one piece, because when it comes up with the mining opportunities from the message transponders, there'll be quite a few of them.
Warning.
But when you're just looking for one particular piece in this, like if I pulse it, anything with a diamond you can mine, but it's just going to be usual kind of, ores and stuff which don't sell for much. There's normally like this black shard with blue, like you can see like the blue ore veins running through it, and that normally gives you the good stuff. It's kind of like a little pointy shard. It is hard to explain. If you guys see one, you will know it straight away, because it's different from everything else. It's not like these big chunky blocks.
Exiting sublight.
It's just a thin shard.
Accelerating to sublight.
And then obviously you mine it, and it'll normally give you good stuff like the gold ingots, the water, anything like that. If you guys come across it, or if I manage to come across while I'm explaining other stuff, then I will show you guys, but I can't keep on hunting around just for one piece. The last thing that I could say that I could explain about this game, that off the top of my head for kind of like this little mini review, is just the weapons, which, right, you can assign your weapons to, different stuff, like obviously you don't want to keep on using all your missiles up, you only want to use them for the stronger ships, so I changed it to capital ships only. The turrets you can put to any craft. There is one which is designated to fighters only, but I can't seem to. Oh no, they were the anti-fighter turrets. I took them off, sorry, my bad. But anyway, Mark 6 is the top you can get, and the particle laser is normal, if I remember correctly. The Cryan laser and the Greel ones, I can't even say that second word, they're off Pirate Lords, which is superior weapons. You wanna, anytime you see a Pirate Lord pop up, and he'll show up on your map as like a skull and bones flying around, you want to hit them straight away, and as long as they're not too difficult, like if you manage to come up to them and you scan them and they tend to be a bigger ship than you, then just be wary, right? Right. Well, that's as much as I can think of to actually tell you guys. I'm still trying to think. I swear there's more. Oh, and don't be scared to spend your money. Like I was when I first started, I was trying to save my money so that I could get better ships. But what you'll find is it'll get to a point where your money will just creep up the tiniest bits because you can't progress any further. So this is a game where you have to spend money to make money. So you might hit, I don't know, say about 500,000, and it'll be a choice between upgrading your ship and being skint again, or upgrade, just upgrading the ship that you've got. And upgrade what you've got first. Obviously, get away from the first ship as soon as possible. As soon as you can get one ship better, yes, buy it, and make sure you just got a little bit of money extra just to upgrade it a bit. Because once you upgrade your ship, like I said, the mission difficulties go down, and then you can spam their missions to get your money back, and you tend to find within about half an hour you've accumulated the money you spent back and a bit extra, and then you just get that little bit further until it starts going really slow again, and then you just keep that process all the way up until you get the ship that you want, and then you plow everything into it. Like I said, once you get the Black Gate, it's kind of a bit boring. This one is kind of overpowered, but the reason I've kept it is just for its component banks and how much cargo it has. Because at the moment, the parts that I have got on this ship, if you join the guild, like the Traders Guild, you can get the large extender once you're the required rank for it. And it adds 32 on top of like the 42 that I already got, so that's a very big cargo hold. You can go for the traders as well, but obviously they ain't as maneuverable. You have to like pick your ship right. Like, yeah, if you're just gonna do all trading, then get a hauler and just put weapons on it and just hope for the best. But I wanted something that could be an all-rounder. I wanted something that could fight, but could also trade a lot as well. And to me, this is the ship that does that. So, I know it's not the best for you guys. It's just me blabbering on. You never know, I might actually make it better in the editing. I might make it look like a proper review and just show snippets. This is the first time I've ever actually done like a proper review on a game. So I'm new. Be kind, please. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. The game is worth it. Go get it. Off the PlayStation Plus, it's free. Even if it wasn't free, I think if I'd seen this being played on YouTube, like if I'd known about it, I always tend to watch someone play the game before I go buy it. For games like this, just because I'm very particular in what I want, then I would have paid money for this. It is well worth it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and every now and then I come back to it just to have a laugh, and I wanted to have at least one video up of it with me playing it. And like I said, I might get Gareth to do the story if that's something he wants to do, because I know he's still doing the Assassin's Creed at the moment. So if you liked it, guys, then please smash that like button. It'll help us out tremendously. Without doubt, guys, be great, be extreme, and above all else, be ultimate. I will see you guys in the next episode.